Hey everybody! Justin Senior here. How's it going? I've got a great video for you here today. I'm going to be talking about bookkeeping and accounting, and it might not be the sexiest of topics when you're an entrepreneur, especially on Shopify, but these are some things that you absolutely need to know, especially when tax time comes around, to make sure that your business is in the right spot. So let's jump right into it. Are you keeping your own books, right? No one wants to, but a lot of people just do it themselves. And entrepreneurship is definitely a sexy topic and a sexy thing to do until you have to do your taxes. No one wants to go and do it. You have to export all these different spreadsheets from 100 different sources and kind of copy and paste everything, combine everything. Waiting until April and doing all this in a rush, it's not the right way to do it. And it's not just about tax time either. Understanding your numbers means having access to all your business metrics at all times. So if you need to calculate your ad costs and your revenues and your profits and your expenses and all that stuff, you don't want to do it at the last second. You want to be able to see that at any moment, right? Understanding your numbers allows you to always be on top of your business. And it really is boring and it is time consuming, but it's the requirement of a good business. And you might be avoiding doing bookkeeping, or at least doing bookkeeping and accounting the right way, because you think there's too many data points, or there's so many different accounting softwares out there, and you might be intimidated just by messing up, right? A lot of human error. Maybe you're moving too fast, you're copying and pasting the wrong thing, you're looking at the wrong data. Boring, right? All these things are boring and they take a lot of time, and you want to be able to do them or have access to them all at once. Knowing your numbers is the biggest reason why. At any time in your business, when you have proper bookkeeping and accounting, you could simply just look up your numbers, right? For example, you could know your monthly, quarterly, even your yearly profit at any time. You could see your advertising costs or your advertising costs over a certain period. You can compare different strategies and promotions and see which time periods made you the most money, which time periods lost you the most money, etc. You could even look back at historic data and take a look at what things were working for you, and you can kind of go back to them. You can see how you've grown. You can project future revenues with this data, and there's so much more that you can do. Really, the idea is that once you understand your numbers, you can make decisions on your business based on data. And of course, you need to have the proper numbers. You need to have them accessible, and proper bookkeeping and accounting makes that happen. So how do you do accounting and bookkeeping? Well, A2X Accounting, the Shopify app, I'm going to show you the link in a minute, but the link is directly below this video right now. I'll show you over the shoulder. But this makes accounting and bookkeeping simple. It's a really powerful Shopify app, and let's go over the shoulder and I'll show you it right now. You're looking at A2Xaccounting.com, and I want to show you what they could do for your Shopify store. And they have an app that really simplifies all of the bookkeeping and accounting that's necessary to properly maintain records and understand your numbers for your Shopify store. And they have great reviews over here. 5 stars from Capterra, 5 stars from QuickBooks, 5 stars from Xero. And of course, those are among the leaders in the accounting space, not just for e-commerce, but business in general. And it's really all about the way that they kind of summarize orders. They make reconciling your books super easy. And if this sounds a little complex or kind of out of your realm of experience, that's totally okay. It kind of does everything for you. And really the way that it works is it receives orders directly from Shopify, receives all of the transactions, in fact. A2X can connect directly with your Shopify store with their Shopify app. I'll show you this in a second. But the Shopify app connects directly. By the way, it's totally free to install. And you make the connection, and it imports all your orders. And what A2X does behind the scenes is actually summarizes all the amounts. It summarizes the orders. It combines orders, so you're not dealing with individual orders, which can get really, really annoying if you have hundreds or thousands of orders. And then once it kind of captures and summarizes all the information, it sends it to your accounting system. Let's say QuickBooks or Xero, which are the real two big ones that A2X works with, and it's going to help you reconcile your payouts. It's going to have all your numbers. It's basically going to be able to submit all the information into your accounting software in a proper format. And not only that, it's going to make it accessible for you, like I said, to know your numbers at any time. And you could literally sign up for free. It's set it and forget it. You have full customization over here. They have great support. It's going to work for multi-channels. It's going to work for multi-currency if you scaled out internationally. And real complete accuracy is what they're all about. And it's really all about the way that they kind of summarize the orders in terms of a format that works for both either QuickBooks or Xero. And really kind of a unique way that they do it. You can take a look at their case studies over here for sure. You see, again, the link directly below this video. You can take a look at all these different case studies. But I want to show you some specific screenshots. And here's the app again. You see the link below the video for this as well. 4.9 out of 5-star review, and really recommended by some of the leading e-commerce accounting firms out there. So really used by people that know what they're doing. And you see over here, A2X is built for extreme accuracy. And if you know any accountants or bookkeepers, of course, they need everything to be accurate. It can't just be general, right? You don't want to just export some spreadsheet to them at the end of the year, right? They need to have kind of everything in detail. A2X does that, and I really implore you to take a look at some of the other things that they could do for you, but I really want to show you these screenshots here. You see her organized payments, reconciles perfectly to your payouts. You'll see exactly how they summarize all the transactions. The bottom line is they receive all of the information. Every single one of your transactions is imported into Shopify, and that obviously means that A2X is then going to be able to take that information and push it out to wherever you need, whether it's QuickBooks or Xero, and everything in one place, right? It's not just sales, it's not just fees, refunds, adjustments, right? Everything that kind of comes into play in terms of your numbers, right? It's not just an export of your sales numbers, it's everything. Sales, fees, refunds, adjustments, all in one place. And like I said, recommended by people that really know what they're doing in terms of the accounting space. You see Capterra, you see QuickBooks, you see Xero, brands that are trusted, not just in e-commerce, but in terms of accounting worldwide, some of the biggest companies out there. So here's just a few of their reviews. See all these 5-star reviews, but I'll give you an example that's really universal to all sellers, and it's the need to keep track of your numbers. And it's not just a tax time thing, right? A properly updated Xero or QuickBooks basically means you could have an entire snapshot of your business at any time. So obviously when tax time comes around, it's going to be very helpful, but really at any time, you'll be able to take a look at your numbers and have a full understanding of what's going on with your business. Just another reason to get this installed right now. Again, take a look. It's totally free to install this app right now. Again, massive 4.9 out of 5-star review. You see the link directly below this video. When it comes to bookkeeping, when it comes to accounting, this is the app to have, and I highly recommend it. I use it myself. Take a look at the link directly below this video. Really hope this helps you make some money, and I'll talk to you real soon.